So, if you want to learn the key skills that guarantee success in finding a job, be sure to watch our previous videos. If you have reached a point where a potential employer liked your profile and invited you for a job interview, what should you do? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be discussing how to ace a job interview and land the job of your dreams. You may know that there is an unlimited variety of job interviews, such as technical, HR, non-technical, practical, team meeting, and so on. Therefore, knowing what type of interview you are appearing for would help a lot. Here is a detailed list of interview scenarios you may face. Remember, you may encounter one, or even all of them, in the same interview. However, you should remember that the human resources person who is in contact with you for correspondence may or may not know that the interview you are going to have is technical, non-technical, practical, or other. What's even worse is that the corresponding HR might say that it is a simple interview, but when you appear for the interview, the interviewer, your future boss, might start asking you difficult technical or academic questions. The reason is that, in general, the recruitment managers do not have frequent back and forth communication with your future boss about your interview. Therefore, in every interview, no matter what type it is, you must be ready to get surprises and be fully prepared. In some cases, companies clearly outline their interview process. In those cases, you may have more chances of being better prepared. Researching the company and the position you are applying for would help. But what helps more is that you look for the interview process of the organization you are interviewing at. If you are comfortable approaching strangers, you should start making connections in the organization. You can do this either by looking into your own network of friends, colleagues, or acquaintances. Or, you can do an extensive search on websites like Glassdoor. For some companies, the interview process is clearly outlined on the company website or job portal. Make sure you thoroughly read and understand it. Next, you should prepare for common interview questions, such as, "Tell me about yourself." "What are your strengths and weaknesses?" You should also be prepared to answer questions specific to the job and the company. One effective way to answer such interview questions is to use the STAR method. This stands for situation, task, action, and resolution. Start by describing a specific situation or task you faced, explain the action you took, and finish by describing the result or outcome. Make sure you have every significant situation of your personal and professional life memorized in STAR fashion. Examples are a situation in which you resolved a conflict, a situation in which you took a leadership role, a situation in which you were very creative, or something in your professional or academic life that makes you proud. One of the most important things in the interview is your ability to tackle difficult questions. The interviewers might throw complex technical, scientific, or other scenarios at you to test your problem-solving skills. Some might try to test your patience, some would test your reasoning skills, and some may even test how you behave under stress. For software-related roles, sometimes they may ask extremely difficult algorithmic questions that they even themselves cannot solve. Similarly, from chemical engineers, they may ask difficult experimental procedures and equations. For manager or accountant interviews, they may come up with complex hypothetical situations for you to solve, similar to the ones their company is facing in real life. Interviewers are aware of the fact that you are at your most vulnerable position during the interview. You have to appear confident. Ask questions. Clarify what you don't understand, and come up with something, even when you are completely blank about a certain topic. Remember, an interview is not just something that determines your knowledge and experience. An interview is the time given by an employer to you to see if you can convince him to hire you for the job or not. You should think of your interview as a theatrical performance that you have to nail down. A pitch showing that you are the best match for the job. Even if you fail to answer some difficult technical questions, you should try to leave an everlasting impact on your interviewers. By the end of the interview, the interviewers should believe that, if they don't hire you, they will lose an asset. They should also believe that if you are hired by their competitor, they will be left behind. Remember, every employee in an organization is responsible to generate some sort of benefit for that organization. Your job, in the interview, is to know what kind of benefit the interviewers believe you would bring, and convince them how you would make sure you bring that benefit to them. Interviewers do ask difficult, or even impossible to answer questions, and if you are not able to answer those, and feel that you are uncomfortable and failing the interview, you should know that the job is not the right fit for you. There is always a place in the world that would exactly match your skills and interest. You can find your fit by continuously applying for jobs, and meanwhile, continuously improving on your skills. Anyways, it's enough of lecturing and motivational speeches. Moving forward, in face-to-face, as well as online interviews, your body language, appearance, and facial expressions can also have a big impact on your interview performance. Be sure to sit up straight, maintain eye contact, and avoid fidgeting or slouching. This will help you project confidence and professionalism. At the end of the interview, the interviewer will likely ask if you have any questions. This is your chance to show your interest in the company and the job. You can ask about the next process, learning opportunities, and the company's vision and upcoming targets. After the interview, be sure to send a thank you email to the interviewer. This is a great way to show your gratitude and reinforce your interest in the job. That's it for today's video on how to ace a job interview. By following these tips, you'll be well prepared to impress your interviewer and land the job of your dreams. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips and advice on finding and securing the perfect job.